we make it very difficult for a man to communicate, let alone a black man to communicate, because they're not raised to do that. They're not, they half the time don't have two parents to really look up to in a relationship nowadays, right? And then they're expected to be this high and mighty, strong guy, tough all the time, don't show any weakness, no emotion. I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Hi, guys.
Hola.
Been a minute since we've been back.
Tell them where you been.
I've just been busy with life. And then now I'm sick. So I'm actually not that great today, but I showed up.
Erika don't want me to touch my mic, so let me touch my mic right now.
Yeah, so the challenge for today's podcast is going to be, first of all, no touching of the mic.
My gosh, bro.
Okay.
Where's the love? Where's the love? Anyways, since she ain't bring us in right, allow me. This is the Other Half podcast. I'm your boy Tino. You feel me? Big Tino. That's what they call me in the streets. This is, who are you?
Erika.
Okay. Erika what?
Ledge.
Okay. Period.
The
Period.
queen.
Looking.
The boss.
You tell him, girl. You tell him.
Anyways. All right, so you can say what our video is going to be for today.
First of all, we're going to start with our icebreakers. I don't know why Erika's trying to jump the gun and rush me into something I'm not ready for, but
that's why I don't start it,
that.
because you try to correct me all the time.
Anyways.
All right, so
go ahead, girl.
I pulled a few just because they're going to be kind of part of our relationship, our podcast today.
Part of our topic.
Yeah, and then they're also going to be, I can't think of the word, but it's like it keeps the conversation going. Okay. Well, the first one is pretty much our podcast today. Hold on, let me get it right. Tell a story. How did you and your partner meet?
Are you serious? All right, look, y'all. Erika's stressing me out today. I see what's going on here.
You don't want me to do that one?
It says tell a story about how you and your partner met.
Yeah.
I told her before this, our topic for today was how we met.
Hey.
How you gonna pull it?
Okay, fine. All right. Okay, this is the
That's
one.
already the topic.
Okay, so the first one that I found, it says, what is something your partner wants you to be more thoughtful about?
What? Why did you pick this card?
Because I already know there's something.
You got something on your mind?
No, I was thinking that you would have something on your mind. What?
More thoughtful about. I don't know. If I had to say, I don't know right now. I need a couple seconds to think about that.
What is something that...
Because I got to get in my bag.
What's something that you always tell me?
I don't know.
I could work on.
I tell you a lot.
That I could work on?
You know what's something you could work on? You could smile a little more. Sometimes you come in the house and you just be very unapproachable. Like you're just about to beat the skin off one of us.
Okay, wait. How almost 10 years in, you want to tell me I should smile more? You sound like everybody else. I don't know you right now.
Well, then do it.
That is my biggest pet peeve. I don't understand why my face bothers other people. Okay.
Erika, if you wake up in the morning or you come home from work and I say, hey, how's it going? And you say, good. You see how that sounds? Like, don't bother me. I'm not in the mood for this right now.
I probably don't want to be bothered.
Okay.
That's the one thing.
What did you think?
Dang, you be making me look bad. People are already roasting me all the dang time.
What did you think the one thing would be? What did you think the one thing would be?
More affectionate.
I already tell you that enough. Okay.
I know. So
I need to do something different.
Anyways, it's fine. You guys, we just let you into our whole relationship. It's cool. No, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know something that... Hold on, let me think, actually. Actually, you're actually doing better at it. I think it's just being like thoughtful for me with you. Like, you're pretty much already perfect. It's fine. But
don't lie. I want to hear what you say about me when you at work and you talking to your friends. Y'all talking trash about y'all men.
I do not talk trash.
Oh, okay.
Is that what y'all do in the shop?
Of course.
Well, that's
I'm
really
just playing.
rude.
I'm just playing. Dang.
I would say this is going to go into another question though too. So I feel like this is my biggest thing because food, I don't know about you women, but food is the way to my heart. It really is. I'm like the man. I feel like I always make sure that he is fed. I feed everybody before me. I make sure he ate. You know what I mean? So we don't have gender roles. So he does cook food for me sometimes when he knows I'm going to have a long day and I come home and eat. But sometimes he doesn't. Okay? And sometimes he wants to cook. But then he'll cook and it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I literally said to him, I want to try to eat before 8 p.m. Because, I probably need to. No, he still sometimes waits. What's a man do when he gets home? He gets on the game, right?
Sure do.
They don't stay on the game for an hour or two. They're on the game for at least 5-6 hours. And this
Hold
man
on
gets
now.
home
Hold
early.
on now. Hold
He's
on
on
now.
that game for about 8 hours.
Why are you
He could have
lying?
started cooking.
Erica, do you know the math of 8 hours?
Don't forget we have a ring camera. I
If
can see when you get
at
home.
6, 8 hours is 2 a.m. I be asleep by 2 a.m. So
That is a lie. Sometimes you're not in bed till 1 after the game.
that's still
And I
not
don't even care that he plays the game. I'm just
6
saying,
hours.
if you say you're going to
8
make
hours.
food, make it in time. Be thoughtful, because I always make sure that you eat at a good time. Okay, that's it.
All right, let me
That's
tell
mine.
my story. Let me tell my side. Right, I gotta eat late. And I'm gonna tell you why. Why you think I gotta eat late? Doesn't matter.
Why
I
is that
gotta
about
eat
you?
late because if it's a certain time and I'm hungry again, I don't want to feel hungry again. All right. If I eat too early, I get hungry by the end of the night. Then I wake up and I don't always eat in the morning. Then I'm hungry again.
I understand that, but that's about you. See, I don't.
Why you gotta put your hand in my face?
You're thinking about you again. All right. So that was the first one. So,
Can't believe this,
anyways,
dog.
what's today's video about? Go ahead.
Today's video, since she ruined the mood, is about the first time we met. All right. So we're going to tell the story of the first time we met.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let you tell it.
Why?
Because I feel like you just know everything. I just want to know your perspective.
Well, I mean, the first time we met or the first time we like saw each other, because I don't feel like we had a first time.
I mean,
actually, yeah.
First time we saw each other, and then we met later, of course. But first time you laid eyes on the big fella.
First time I met Avery was I had been single for 6 months. My friends dragged me out to Town Crier. Shout out to Town Crier in Tri-Cities, Washington. I did not want to go. I'm not a clubber. And anyway, so I was sitting there, and then of course I know his brother, Cedric. So obviously if I see Cedric was somebody that all my friends knew. He was a pretty popular guy. And then this guy was standing next to him. I think even like Jerome or whatever his name was there.
There was
Bunch
a
of their
couple
friends,
people there.
yeah. So it was kind of one of those things where like I saw him, but honestly I wasn't looking. I didn't really pay attention. And
But she seen me. You heard that?
yeah, because I saw his brother and I was never ever interested in his brother like everybody else. So kind of like one of those, look, turn.
That's funny.
And then what happened? Go
What
ahead.
happened, Erika?
No, what's your version of when we
No,
met?
you got to tell the rest. You got to tell your story so then I can double back.
Okay, so well then after that, so we left early. I don't remember why. I think we just wanted to leave. We left early. Next morning, I get a message on Facebook from Avery. And basically he was, trying to talk to me. And at first I was like, who's this guy? I honestly didn't know who you were at first. I didn't piece the two together that you were the guy standing next to your brother. Then I looked at his Facebook page. Obviously, I realized he had mutual friends with my friends and then his brother. And then we ended up meeting back at the same place. I remember because you were wearing a red long sleeve kind of hoodie shirt. And then we met there and we hung out with one of my other friends and just started talking, and then we started dating.
All right, I'm going to say this. Erika don't got no friends no more, so. Old friends, you know what I'm saying? She had some friends that didn't like that she was dating me.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you better cut them off.
I don't have those friends anymore.
Nah, I ain't tell her to cut them off, but.
No, he didn't.
It'd be like that. All right, this is what happened, right? I'm out with my brother outside. Like a little ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Out in these streets. And I had just moved to Washington like a couple months before, right? I moved to Washington in April. The day I seen Erika was August 1st. See, I remember like it was yesterday. What? So I seen her August 1st. It was, what was that, a Saturday, I think? Yep, sound about right. Then, so we went out. I was like, who is that? My brother got this lame friend. He's a clown. All right. I'm going to tell you right now. Clown.
He's a fan, actually.
So I'll tell him, hey, who is that? Like, you know her? No, but I'm going to go talk to her. What? All right. He goes, talks to her, gets shut down. Cool. I'm like, well, you ruined that for me. So then I'm trying to build up my confidence to go holler, right? I'll turn around. She gone. But the first time I seen her, it was like God was like, hey, my boy, this for you, my boy. You feel me? I got you. I was like, for sure. You feel me? Who am I to be disobedient? Come on now. So, yeah, So she was gone. I was like, dang. But I knew who she was with because my brother introduced me to one of her friends the couple weeks before. So I went to her friend's Facebook profile. I was a Facebook detective. You feel me? Went to her friend's profile. I said, that's her right there. Click. Add a friend. Message. Come on, man. That was the next day. I was talking to her the whole day. You feel me?
Dang, you remember a lot.
I asked her for her number when I was, what's that? It's a highway. George Washington Way turned into a highway that go by the mall. I was right there past the exit of the mall when she gave me her number. Come on, dog.
Dang.
Come on, dog. Come on. You know what I said to her? Hold on, let me pull up the message.
You still have it? You're lying. You're lying. You literally still have our messages from... That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, hey, I don't know you, but I think you're gorgeous. I was going to speak to you, but when I saw you last night, my friend got into a little altercation, and when I looked up, you were gone. I just want to know if I can get to know you. Boy!
What did I say?
What the young people say, Riz? What the young people say, Riz?
What did I say back?
This is what she said back. Hello, ... LOL. Yeah, I think I remember seeing you a few times. Were you standing by said? And thank you. Smiling face. Girl, you better quit it, boy.
That's crazy. I cannot. How did you not tell me you had those this whole time? You're so annoying. I never knew that you had those messages this whole time.
I said, yeah, that's my brother. She said, oh, I see. Okay, cool. You want to read the rest?
Yeah,
Here,
that's
read the
wild.
rest.
That is so wild.
That's how you slide on a young tenderoni that's older than you. You feel me? Fellas, take notes. All right? Guy, take notes. All right? I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing.
Okay. I said, well, I just moved back home. which is back to Washington. I said, I was raised here, went to school here, family and friends here. I'm not really a club person. See, I've always been true to myself.
See, and I knew it because she wasn't really drinking. And I don't really drink when I go out. I don't drink at all. I don't know why I said when I go out. I don't drink. So,
yeah,
I've never been drunk in my life.
Yeah, and I've never been the fun friend because I don't like clubs. I don't dance. Man. I don't really like to drink. So,
she's boring.
I mean, I have drink, but I don't like drink like that. So then I said, but I like having fun with my friends, and I hang at bars, and I'll hang at bars. The one, what? Like that one, I guess. I'm pretty chill, laid back. You won't really hear much about me or see me out often because honestly, like, yeah, I was already in a relationship previously and like just in that one. So I wasn't around like that. And then he goes, it seems like he knows everybody out here, which he did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you said, where did I move from? And you said, yeah, I figured that honestly, that's why I messaged you.
Hey, mind you, this was the morning after.
This is so weird.
Keep reading.
You want me to read the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you want me to say his name?
Who?
I already said his name. So then I said, haha, yeah, I don't know Ced like that, but I've heard of him. Because honestly, I didn't know Cedric like that at all. I just knew about him. I said, I moved from Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
And then he made a little face and said, you heard good things or bad things? He said, why did you move here? And yeah, I moved here 3 months ago. I'm from Iowa. My brother convinced me to move here. I said, honestly, I just know he does music or something because I can sing and that a lot of females want him, not including me, LOL. I repeat,
she tried to make that like...
I put N-O-T.
She tried to make that like a big thing.
Because everybody did. LOL, I moved here because my relationship of 4 years didn't work out, so I decided to move back home here where my support was. I said, oh, LOL, yeah, Tri-Cities is pretty lame compared to other places, but that's because I'm a busy city woman. See, I'm still the same. And then you just say, yeah, I'm aware of that. 4 years is a pretty long time. It's not that bad. It's definitely nothing like where I'm from, but it's not that bad, which you are so right about. Then he asked me the big question, how old am I? I said, yeah, it's not bad if you're a real chill person, then you'll be fine. I said, this is 2015? Yeah.
You know it. What do you mean?
I said, I'll be 27 in October. I'm old. I know. He said, it's all right. You're not that old. Everybody is older than me out here, though. I turned 23 this month.
I was 22, macking. Hold on, keep going.
You want me to read all my business?
Yeah, read it. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Take notes.
So then I said, aw. Then he asked me the other question. He said, do you have kids? And is that a good or a bad one? You're always trying to get in my head.
What do you mean?
Because you're like, is that a good one or a bad one? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Because we're trying to figure out if you interested or if you not.
I don't know. Then I said, yes. And that's usually what I tell guys that want to get to know me to scare them away, even though I'm not lying. LOL, I have 5 kids. I said I was married for 6 years, right out of high school, and I had 3 kids with my marriage. Then when I was 23, I got divorced, and I took my 3 kids, and he took my 3 kids from me, and they live in Arizona. So now I only have my 2 kids from my 4-year relationship, which was right after my first relationship out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so no, they don't all have different baby daddies, just 2 different relationships. Usually works to scare most men away, though, so that's good, LOL. I said, I've been in long-term relationships, as you can see, and that was a good all. Like you're, I don't know what that was. Like you're young all? Huh? I don't know. Oh, like you're young. Yeah. He laughed at me and he said, you're terrible. That's so bogus. Hopefully you weren't trying to scare me away. Well, I don't have any kids. I have a lot of siblings and nieces and a nephew, but I want children someday. Do you ever see your other kids? Then I said, LOL, well, it works with the ones that I don't want to talk to me. Ha ha. I just don't think a lot of men can handle me or my life anyway, so why not scare them away? Which is so true.
She thought I couldn't handle her. Come
Facts.
on, dog.
Then I said, oh, well, that's nice. Family is everything. Smiley face. Yes, I just had them for the summer and now they went back for school. Then what was this? You didn't respond to me till the next day? That was August 2nd. No, same day. Dang.
Yeah. What'd I say?
Then you said, why do you think you're hard to handle? I agree. I miss my family a lot. Oh, that's good. This is embarrassing. I said, because I'm dramatic, sensitive, and feisty. Hasn't changed, huh? I have a lot of responsibilities and kids. So I usually say you couldn't handle this anyways. And it has done well for now. Yeah, because I was single for 6 months. And a lot of people back home that heard I was single were trying to date me. It was ridiculous.
And you you fall for the new kid on the block. Come on, dog.
Crazy.
Come on,
Well,
dog.
I think I can handle you, he says. I said, SMH, He said, don't doubt me. Do you drink or smoke? Look, I'm trying to see. I said, that's what they all say. I said, I don't smoke. I drink socially, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
He said, wow, just put me with everybody else. Thanks, SMH. And what do you mean socially? Yeah, I do remember you asking me that. I would just drink when I want to with my friends. You want me to keep reading this?
Is that right? Dang.
You need to send this to me. Anyway, we're not going to keep reading, but that's how we started talking. And then we did that till when?
Dang, I was macking, boy.
Honestly, you really weren't.
I said, what you got planned for today? Just working, chilling.
Same thing I
we
still
just
do.
Having conversations. I live far.
Oh, yeah.
For now, till I buy a car.
Which I did.
Yep, she did.
I live 30 minutes away from him.
We both didn't have a car.
Mm-hmm.
We was brokey broke.
When we first met, I lived in, so everybody that knows Tri-Cities, I lived in Clonell. Small little town, one little road.
Erika was trying to push me away. She said, so how many females did you message this morning after last night?
Facts.
And what I say?
The only reason I messaged you is because I thought I wouldn't.
No, I said this.
I said, you said, that's not too bad. And I only messaged one person this morning, smartass. That's rude. Then what did you say? I said, LMAO. You said the only reason I messaged you is because I thought I wouldn't see you again, and that's a problem.
Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Is that the right one?
Good job.
Come on.
Good job.
That was so sweet. She said, that was so sweet. You know.
Anyways, that's how we met, guys.
I said, if you ain't want to talk to me, you would have stopped talking to me earlier. Shake my hand. Yeah.
And what? And so.
Yeah.
Then what?
I said, dang. She said, something about you I like. Other guys didn't get a reply. I said, other guys sound like everybody wants you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
You said they can want what they want.
Blow my bubble, but that's a small city.
But hey, I'm about to go. So text me. Come on, man. She could have just kept messaging me, but I said, I'm about to go. So text me.
Yeah, I remember. I remember texting you on my way to work.
And you said, "Okay, I guess I'll save your number. Text me."
Anyways, yeah,
I am at work now. Come on, God.
Oh dang, yeah. See, I was at work.
I said you doing too much, so I'll text you if I got some spare time. Come on, you don't want to seem too thirsty, fellas. You don't want to seem too thirsty.
I do remember you saying that too, and I was like, I know.
She said, "Ha ha ha, spare time." Okay. She said, I said, "I'm just playing. I'm gonna text you, but have a good day at work, Miss Lady." She said, "Thanks, same to you."
Yep.
She said, "Same to you."
Here we are, because
that was 10 years ago.
Right.
10 years ago, on August 2nd, 2015.
It's crazy. A decade. How do you feel?
You didn't think I had the receipts, huh?
No, I did not.
Don't play with
you're
me.
very
Don't
good
play
at
with
keeping
me.
things on the low.
Yeah, I don't play that.
I don't even have those.
Dang. So how's the last 10 years been for you?
Honestly, I think we're at a good place. It's been like, just ups and downs. A lot of learning, growing. I just talked about this on Facebook. Decade in, you definitely grow when you want to grow together. You definitely learn each other's ways. I don't know. I just feel like we've been very, very transparent and open on here, and you guys are like super open to listening and, sometimes leaving your feedback, having your own assumptions and stuff. So that's why we like to talk about things. But honestly, I feel like we're probably at the best place we've ever been in our relationship. And it's that I can't even believe it's been 10 years, literally. That's crazy.
Yeah, you getting old, my boy.
I know. What do you feel like you've learned throughout what advice can you get? Because I feel like people are always asking us, like, how, like, I get asked a lot of times with my services. Like, I got a couple clients that literally just got married, and they always ask me, like, how was the first year, the first few months after you got married? Because they're trying to, like, get used to, like, their own routines, and, like, she's more like wants to get things done around the house and he wants to just chill, things like that. So they're learning each other's ways. And I always tell people, honestly, it really took like a good 5-6 years before we could like really, don't you think?
Really what?
Like get each other's love languages and things and understand each other's like way of communicating and what we need, our needs.
Yeah.
In order to make it work.
I mean, yeah, it takes a while. Takes a while because then you got to get out of the honeymoon stage, and then you see the person for who they really are.
Things happen. Yeah.
Sometimes you realize you married a monster, or you maybe not. But yeah. So you see the person for who they really are.
He would not be here if I was not as great to him. Okay, this man would not be here still if I was not treating him as the king that he is. Okay, let's just make that very clear right now.
What I tell you on the last episode, I get beat.
He is lying. Anyways, one of the other thingies on here was talking about, do you believe in gender roles? And I really want to talk about this.
Why do you want to talk about this?
You could be sweet and short. Because I feel like we only have like one other couple friend or married couple that are very similar to us, to where we don't have gender roles. And I say that because he does laundry willingly. I don't make him do it. He does cook.
Sometimes.
He doesn't clean, but he does laundry. He folds it. He puts it away. He cooks.
Erika didn't know I can cook until like...
I prefer him to cook than me.
Probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I feel like sometimes people think that's crazy that you do laundry. He does dishes, not all the time, but he does it. I think that that's the way it should be. I think you should meet each other halfway. I think that it shouldn't be all the woman's responsibility. Unless she's like a stay-at-home mom, I get it. But we both work. So I feel like those kind of things should be kind of 50-50 in a way. Or at least the husband or your man can help you sometimes with certain things to kind of like lift the load. I feel like you try to just relieve the load off of my shoulders by doing those things because you want to.
I feel like gender roles, I don't know, they never really existed for me. I feel like it was always, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't think a woman has to cook, but I think it should be like, if I'm doing something, make sure you're playing your part to where we're helping each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's about making your significant other an equal, not, no one's the
Partner.
dominant person in the relationship. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I don't know.
For sure.
I don't believe in gender roles, so I don't think every woman should cook. I don't think every guy should change the oil on the car.
Yeah.
I don't think none of that.
Yeah, because you think he changes the oil?
Hold on, bro. Hold on,
You think
bro.
he fixes the
Don't do
tire?
that.
Come on. Who changed the air filter?
We call the people because we pay for it.
I did it one time, though. Like, there's no gender roles. If I can do it, I can do it. And that's fine.
Erika changed the filter one time, bro. All
I
right?
don't care. But
All right? Any other time, I pay for roadside assistance. They coming. All right?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, there's certain things that I'm fine with doing that a man would probably do, but it's cool. I feel like, honestly, and it is true, like, I've heard things also like, you're so lucky to have him that he does that. And I think it's weird that people don't have that. I think it's weird that people don't have the kind of relationship where you both can meet each other halfway and help each other out.
I don't think we know many people who have, one, good relationships, two, relationships where they're still growing, or, you know what I mean? I don't think anyone has the relationship that we have, and I don't even try to compare it. And I don't see our relationship in other people because I feel like it's just different. You know what I mean? Like, we were homeless together. You know what I mean? It's different.
Dad.
We were broke together. We went through a lot that, I mean, we've never really talked about. Some of the stuff we have, some of the stuff we haven't. But we went through a lot together, and I don't think people go through enough stuff together.
Yeah.
I think they look at it like, oh, it's me, and I'm doing this for my family, and it's like, you're doing this together. Everyone has their own opinion on it, or everyone's going through it a different way or the same way, and you don't realize it. So,
yeah, I feel like, because at the end of the day, if Avery was, like, don't get me wrong, there's things that I want in life, and he knows that. But I'm also trying to work there. I'm trying to work my way there. Like, at the end of the day, I think about things like, what if he lost his arms? What if he couldn't? No, for real. Like, what if, I think about these things every day.
You'll feed me Jell-O?
I joke about being a stay-at-home mom, honestly, because if I could be a stay-at-home mom content creator, I would. But honestly, I don't put the work in to get there. So that's that. But like, if I could do that, of course I would love that. That's my dream. And I do think I will get there one day. I'm still going to work. I just won't work as much. Right. But right now I'm going through a journey because I want to be able to provide for my family and my kids. And I look at my kids and I know the things that they want. I want to be able to give that to them without his help. So I just feel like if he lost his arms and we're not rich, but if we were like completely broke and we had to be on the streets again, would I still love this man? Like, would I still want to be with him? And of course, the answer is yes. We've already been there. I know that it would never happen because he would allow it, if that makes sense. But you just never know what could happen. Like, your significant other could literally go get in the car and completely lose their legs and their arms and not be able to do the same things that they used to do for you. So that to me is a real relationship. And I think you know my heart. And like, yeah, you have arms and limbs now. So I expect you to help with certain things. But if he couldn't, it wouldn't change. That would be a totally different kind of like love.
Why you keep saying arms and legs?
I'm just saying, because people don't think about things like that. Their love is very conditional. Women just want, like, I don't know. I think I'm different than other women. They want like a man with money and the man to just.
I will say you're not. I feel like all the women out here in Arizona are looking for, they're looking for like a sugar daddy and all that. And I want to be a stay-at-home mom and all that. You're like a small town, wholesome, significant other. And we were talking about that at the shop the other day. We were like, man, you can go back to the Midwest and find a wife or something like that. And they're not like as materialistic as people out here because it's just different. They didn't grow up around plastic surgery and lip fillers and all that crazy stuff. So it's which sometimes what you want in life is based on what you come from.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was green when it records.
See the number?
Yeah.
See how she just interrupted me?
I'm sorry.
Hey, one time we were recording a whole podcast
And it
episode,
wasn't recording.
and it was not recording. And it's Erika's fault.
I would have just quit today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's Erika's fault. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, I have another question.
Oh my gosh.
Come
All
on.
right.
It's about relationship. Okay. This one is
I don't like this
one
laugh,
is,
so skip the
should
card.
you have the password to your partner's phone? And y'all need to interact. I know y'all be watching these videos, so leave a comment below. What do you
tell
think?
them, girl. You tell
Okay.
them, girl. Get on their head.
So should you have your partner's password to their phone? Let me just say, I know his password.
Why you know my password?
I've known that his password's been the same since we got together.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't.
What was it before?
I didn't have a password before.
Well, you got one now, and I've known it for a long time. So,
Erika nosy.
yeah. So, what do you think about that? Do you know mine?
Yes.
You act like you don't know mine sometimes. Like you
Because
hand me my phone.
Sometimes you change stuff, and I don't know what you be changing, but I'd be like, I know. Because the kids, I know. But that's why I'd be like, I don't know what it is. So here. You don't even remember your own passwords to half
I know.
the stuff.
I lose a lot. I forget
So
a
that's
lot of
why
my
I asked,
passwords.
because it's like, dang, did she change? Did she forget again? Did she change it?
That's like, but like my email password or my Apple ID or something, I change it ever so often. But yeah, we have each other's passcodes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like I don't have nothing to hide.
I don't feel like
I
it's
feel like
what it used to be.
I don't feel like. What do you mean?
Obviously, we went through the beginning stages of like me finding things I did not like to see. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but that's one of those things you kind of got to grow into. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to understand what that means. And I don't think a lot of guys actually understand what that means. And I didn't. I was 22, 23.
He did not.
And she was 27, 28.
Mhm.
So
I was looking for a whole husband.
it's a lot to, I mean, you got to change your ways. But I don't think I had real relationships, but they weren't like the person I was with ended up moving away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to being in a relationship where you're there with that person every single day,
yeah,
it's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get used to that.
Yeah. So what did you have to change?
What did I have to change? I had to be thoughtful. I had to be, it's either you're all in it or you're not. And I had to figure that out. And I had to be, I don't know. I feel like I went through bad relationships. So it was one of those, I have to trust this person and open up to this person in a way that I've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
And that was hard because when you come up and you don't even have you have parents in your life, but you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have
my
any
grandma,
role model.
I lived with my grandma from 16 on. So I already didn't know how to communicate. I'm trying to be with an older woman. And I don't know how to talk about how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's hard to do, especially 23. Like, I was still figuring all that out. I got my first apartment with Erika.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have none of that.
We lost our first apartment together.
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
But yeah, I mean, like communication, I feel like is the biggest thing. And we just talked about this too under the comments on Facebook. And I basically I stated, and I don't want it to sound so I can clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I kind of said something like what was it? You made a post. Basically, it was talking about how men can't communicate or men don't want to communicate or they feel like they can't communicate. I don't know.
So my post was that a lot of us aren't taught to communicate, and it's been a thing to where it's expected for men not to know how to communicate. I feel like there's a lot of posts out there that are coming from women specifically that say, oh, men don't communicate and men don't know how to communicate and come to me healed and all this and this.
Yeah, they don't want a man that can't communicate, basically.
They don't want someone who is a project, basically, right? I was a project. I'm married. Y'all single. Ah!
So basically, what I said,
don't care.
somebody left a comment. Basically, was kind of like, I don't know how, like, where it was coming from, basically, but I just want to make it clear. What I'm saying is that, because I basically stated, somebody was saying something like, do they need to be in a relationship? I don't know how it got to that point. What was it? Like, do you need to be in a relationship?
Someone said you shouldn't wait
taught?
until you're in a relationship to choose to learn how to communicate.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right.
they basically said they didn't want someone that they have to wait to be basically good at communicating and better for the next person.
But see, I didn't understand. I understand now, like I get it, but I also didn't understand then because like I didn't know people felt that way. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily agree or disagree because that's how they feel. That's on them. But I didn't understand it at first because I'd never seen someone say that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've heard it.
It was something that I was like, you should learn how to communicate on your own. What if you don't know how you have that problem? What if you don't know that there's an issue right there, right? Because no guy is ever going to tell another guy you don't know how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
No guy has ever said that about someone. I know people who, I know one guy, when they come in the barbershop, I don't think their communication skills are the greatest, right? But I'm not going to sit there and tell them, you need to learn how to communicate. I'm not going to do that at all. Like we're guys.
It's going to be a woman that tells them that.
It's going to be a woman that tells you.
Yeah. And I basically stated, like, unfortunately, sometimes that is the way that it is. I mean, that's the case for us.
Mm-hmm.
If I think about it, if I hadn't been as graceful and as patient and willing to work both ways, though, because we both obviously needed to learn how to communicate we needed to learn how to communicate to each other, not necessarily just communicate. Like, there's a way to get through to me and there's a way to get through to him. So for me, I basically stated, sometimes, unfortunately, that's the way it is, though. You're going to get with somebody and they may not know how to communicate the best. You're either going to give up, right? And let them go. And then, or you're going to work through it and try to figure it out if you want to be really long-term and solid. Obviously, if I had given up, he could have met somebody else. That person could have been just like me as I stayed with him, more graceful, more patient, and had a great way of, like, I guess, learning how to communicate together. And then he would have been great for that person. So I'm just saying, I understand, like, women that maybe don't want to do that, whatever. But personally, I feel like I got lucky because you know what I mean? I stayed through it. I stuck it out and I wanted to grow. So basically what I stated under somebody else's comment of maybe basically them saying something like you should, so you're saying like you should train them kind of thing. And I don't know what else, but my reply to that is that what I'm saying is what I just said. I'm just saying it's a wanting to grow together.
Mm-hmm.
It's a partnership, especially if you're married. You want to grow. You want to learn how to communicate. It's a one thing. He has to want to learn to communicate. It has to go both ways. We have to meet each other both ways, because if we don't, then it's kind of a lost win. Like, yeah, I probably would give up because I'm not going to keep trying and you're not trying to meet me halfway. But I also stated that I think sometimes us women,
we take accountability, girl. Take accountability.
We make it very difficult for a man to communicate, let alone a black man to communicate, because they're not raised to do that. They're not. They half the time don't have two parents to really look up to in a relationship nowadays, right? And then they're expected to be this high and mighty, strong guy, tough all the time, don't show any weakness, no emotion. I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. So you're I feel like women want like that, and then they don't want a man with emotion, but then they get mad that a man's not communicating, and it's just a lot.
She's spitting.
I'm just saying.
Take my haircut. Yeah.
I just feel like for us, that's what's worked. And don't get me wrong, we're not perfect. Like, it has been a long journey. I was never perfect. I think I sucked at communication, actually, too. But, it's a timing thing. I don't know.
Facts.
That's just what I
Because
think.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all homies in the streets ain't going to be there when you down bad, my boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
The girl gonna be there when you're down bad, my boy. You feel me?
You'll know it's the one when that person creates like a safe space for you to communicate. Because he knows I would rather him be open with me and talk to me about everything, even if I get upset, so that we can get over that and move past it. And I don't know how to deal with it the next time around. Than for him to not tell me anything, which is still a work in progress because there's still things I know he feels like he can't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm working on that internally where I want to kind of take a moment to like sit and think before I respond, or I'm trying to see it from his perspective instead of just mine. So we're still working on it.
Yeah, I communicate through text message. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
Because I need time to register everything.
I hate it.
Because I'm one of those people who I'd rather be quiet than say something I'm gonna have to apologize for later.
So you're quick to react.
Exactly.
Because why? You have what?
I have what?
What do you have?
What do I have?
What do you have?
Well, I don't know. Where are you going with this? What do I have?
Avery has anger issues. Let's be real.
I have anger issues.
But not physically.
I've been
emotionally.
told my family has bipolar disorder, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have irrational anxiety. Those are all things that stem from whatever they stem from. And what do? You control it or you don't. That's it.
Yeah, what's your advice to men? What have you been doing to work on that?
I ain't been doing nothing,
yes,
dog.
You have. What have you been doing almost
you
every
snitching
night?
Today. Dang. All right, look, I got a journal.
Help them.
I got a journal, and I've been writing every day, and it's cool.
Boom. How many
different.
of you can say you journal?
Hold on, I'm talking now. I tried. All right, I try. The one thing you got to do is make effort. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
You talk to a therapist, you can do that, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all ain't got health insurance. I'm calling you out. Yes, sir. A lot of y'all don't have health insurance. People who do, y'all be scared to talk to somebody, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to somebody.
Oh, but I'll tell you why. I know someone in a marriage that will not go to a therapist because they said they don't feel that anybody else should be in their business. It should be between them and God.
You snitching.
I'm just saying. Nobody knows who that is. But there's really men that don't feel like they should talk to a therapist or have marriage counseling or whatnot because nobody should be in their business or whatever. Personally, I think it's healthy because they're biased.
Honestly, even if you have a group of guys that you can talk to, like I go to the shop. I talk to my clients all the time. I talk to the guys at the shop that I work with. I talk to my friends all the time because they should be able to tell me that I'm wrong, right? When I'm cutting somebody's hair, I'm going to tell them, okay, this is what I went through. I went through the same thing, but this is how I handled it. You can handle it different. There are other ways. There's different avenues you can go through, but the way you're going through it can lead to destruction, right? Alcohol is going to lead to destruction. A lot of these other things are going to lead to destruction. If you're intoxicated and you just so happen to go out because you're stressed out, what happens? You're going to try to cheat. That's just what
you're not going to be in your right mind.
You just got to figure it out. You got to talk to somebody who's in your corner or somebody you look at that's actually respectable enough
to give you the right advice.
Can give you the right advice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's me. I don't know.
Yeah. I tried to journal.
I'm different. I'm married.
I tried I tried one page of journaling and I don't know what it is, but I cannot get my thoughts on paper. I feel like I need to actually talk to somebody.
Why?
I don't know. I just can't. It's like jumble. Like it's too much. I feel like I would benefit more from therapy, like one-on-one.
Yeah. I
feel like that would actually be really great for me. I've actually been thinking about looking into that, especially right now with our insurance and stuff.
Yeah, girl. You know we got insurance. You feel me?
Because I'm not a journaler. I'm not. I don't like writing. Honestly, it gives me anxiety and my hand starts hurting and I don't know how you do it. I can't.
I'm a writer. I'm an artist.
I know. I'm not.
I'm a creator. I'm a creative person.
I'm not.
So it just comes to me.
Yeah, no.
Slowly, and I sort through it slowly.
But I highly recommend it. So,
well, maybe you need to
I'm proud
sign
of you for doing that.
You need to sign up for a therapist.
I know. I've already.
We got insurance.
I've already been thinking about it. Because I feel like there's progress individually, but I feel like obviously there could always be more.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Facts.
Yeah. That's a little bit about us. Anything else you want to? Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about besides me?
I don't have nothing to talk about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, what made you want to make this video?
Because I think you forgot that I had game. Okay. So I want you to realize that I pulled you. All right. Mic drop.
Whatever.
All right. It's probably the end of this video.
Yeah.
It's the end of this podcast, the end of this episode, you know, whatever you want to say. You know, like, subscribe. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go? You got one chance.
No, not really. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you guys have any questions that you want us to do like another podcast on, let us know. I want to say thank you for watching. Even though a few of you that do watch, we really appreciate it. Share our video for us. And we'll be back with another one. And hopefully we won't take long to come back again. So
and this video will drop around August 2nd.
What's that day?
I met Erika 10 years ago, August 2nd.
But we started dating September 2nd.
Hold on. This video will drop August 2nd. I met Erika 10 years ago on August 2nd. We started dating in September 2nd. Come on, man. It only take a month to find your wife, 2nd. Dog. All right? So y'all need to do better. Y'all out there in them streets. God don't like that. I sound like an uncle right now.
Yeah, you're old. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Hella Awkward for always having the best.
Shout out Hella Awkward for, the icebreaker always powered by Hella
some
Awkward.
Good ones in here. We're going to talk about next podcast.
No, we ain't.
Too. Yes,
no, we not.
Yes, we are.
Anyways, if you like our new setup, let us know. If you want us to go back,
say no.
Leave it in the comments. Because this was Erika's idea, so.
Yeah, and hopefully when we move, we could have like a little light in the background, you know.
She got all these ideas. She's trying to tell y'all too much. But check it out. This is the Other Half Podcast.